Let's go talk to Lenora.
Jerome would have loved this place. You don't look like one of the salvagers, no? Don't really seem like the type. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far to get here and whose journey is far from over.
What makes you say that?
Confidence. The scavengers around here, they're faking it. You're the real deal. I don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something? I'd do it myself, but of course, the marauders would eat me alive.
No, I bet you could stand your ground.
Not for long. Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress.
This something must be valuable.
It is to me, but apparently it's junk to Sublight. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled.
Where's Jerome now?
Nowhere good, that's for sure. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost. Soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line. I got to leave. Jerome stayed behind. I never saw him again.
Alright, so then what brings you back to Gorgon?
A broken heart, that's what. This place is greedy. It took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here.
What do you think happened to Jerome?
No point in denying it, he died on this rock. Likely torn apart by marauders, unless he took care of himself on his own terms. I don't like to imagine what happened, but I know I have to accept it.
Well, I can keep an eye out for the flask.
You'd really do that for me? Law, and I'll bet you're worth 10 of those Sublight sprats. I don't have much, but if you help me, there's a little set aside for the occasion. Jerome used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first.
Alright, wanted to ask you something first.
Yeah?
Tell me about your time on Gorgon.
The lab coats kept quiet about the project, but the air was charged with excitement. You could feel it wherever you went. They wanted to change the world. A tenfold boost to worker productivity with no side effects? Who wouldn't salivate at the thought? I don't know what went wrong, but when the shit hit the fan, it sprayed everyone in its path, including me.
Okay, and we've already talked to you about Lucky Montoya in the main quest. Oh. Nope. So many different buttons just open a menu in so many different games. Try them all. In case you can't tell, it's been like a month since I last played this. Love is the plan is death. Lenora, a worker from Gorgon's heyday, has been lingering in the the Sprat Shack in search of her deceased husband's flask. She wants closure, but she'll take the flask as a proxy. Search for Jerome's flask.
Pace yourself. The drinks aren't going anywhere. Good.
Just seeing if
I've got paying customers.
she had any information, considering that she's sublight person. I think it opens up on this side. Yeah. Your sublight.
Any trouble I should know about? If you're heading downstairs, order something sweet.
Oh, I ordered a whiskey when I went downstairs. Also, apologies. I don't know if you can hear the fans in the background, but they're running because it is 3:30 in the morning and already 80 degrees, and it's only going up. So, I gotta have something to cool me down. All the way over there. No, come on. Oh, that ain't that far. I'm gonna try not to do so much looting and looking around, because that first quest was 3 hours long because I was
Something made a mess of this place. Watch your back, boss.
because I was listening to, or I was reading terminals and looking at stuff. Because again, this is blind to me. I have never played Perils of on Gorgon or the other DLC, so all of it is new, and so I really want to explore. But man, the
Jackass,
whoops! This is a different gun than I thought it was. Oh, and Felix is broken. I forgot. I forgot all about Felix being broken.
Boss, watch this.
Unless I use his ability and then he works again. Oh my god.
Get up! Come on!
And my guns are for some reason not firing either. What is happening? It's only been a month and I've already forgotten how to play. Okay, we gotta go put Felix up. He has like stuff connecting to the story because he has a love interest here, but if he doesn't work, then he's useless. And I don't know why in the DLC, why did Felix break? So who else would we bring? Dr. Ellie? Like, I don't know who else is gonna have anything to say about Gorgon. But maybe a doctor? Because it's all about Adrenatime. It's all about a drug gone wrong. Maybe Ellie will have comments to make.
I don't know what kind of mess Spacer's Choice made here, but it figures they'd leave it to someone else to clean up.
Yeah. Okay, what do I have? Okay.
Keep an eye out, Captain. This place don't look entirely safe.
Thanks, Parvati. Also, I think it is on what, hard difficulty, because I've played it before, but I've never played this DLC, so I'm gonna drop it back to normal. Because for some reason, these guys smack harder. God, the kick on this thing is atrocious. What, that dodge, bro? What is wrong with you? Is that what Adrenatime does? nothing to loot. So I didn't see Ellie during the fight, but she was talking, so I'm gonna assume she works, and that Felix is the only one broken. The elevator's already down here, so... Oh. I think it's not up here. Maybe? I said I wasn't gonna, it's just, you gotta loot, but I can't, because I can't have all of these things be like hours long.
We got it, Captain! Get on! Can't get past that armor!
It's just basic armor.
One. Watch a pro at work!
I don't think Ellie's shooting.
Just like that.
Oh, she is. No, but that's only after I used her ability. Is the second character just broken in this DLC?
Can't get past that armor! Now's not the time, Parvati! Bullseye!
I think the second character is just broken in the DLC. What is the sensitivity on these guns,
Everyone
bro?
all right?
Slight movement and it just swings wide. Okay. The economy flats. This guy's got a lighter. Jerome's journal. Day 0. Ship just left. Law bless it for getting Lenora off this blasted rock. Etheridge called me a fool for giving her my ticket, but Etheridge is a dumbass. So what does he know? I don't do it, or I'd do it again in a second. From now on, my only goal is survival until Spacer's Choice comes back for the rest of us. L, my heart, I will find my way home to you. If we find out he got off, that's gonna suck. Cause she came back here. No, he probably died. There's no way. Day 1. Some of us sheltered in the mines last night, taking turns keeping watch. I don't care to imagine what happened to the others who aren't here. I can hear marauders screaming in the hills. Day 2. Used a little adrena. Yep, okay, he's dead. Used a little adrena time today. Not much, just enough to stay alert. Lucky I did, or we wouldn't have heard those mantisaurs coming in time to get the hell out of there. Going to search out a different cavern to shelter in tomorrow. Day 3. Mine's not safe. Law, damn it. Shouldn't have gone in there in the first place. I think we were exposed to something in the air. Maybe. No, it's the adrena time, probably. Day 5. Most of us made it over to the apartments. We're packed in here like Saltuna for now. But hopefully, we can get a few more units barricaded and sealed up tight. Make them safe so we can spread out a little more. Day 6. I went by Lenora's and my old apartment while hunting for supplies and stashed the flask she gave me, so now we know where the flask is. On the day we signed our marriage contract, just in case something happens and she comes looking, maybe she'll find it. Even if she doesn't find, well, that's if some shiftless looter doesn't find it first. Day 7. Carlson's been short with everyone today. Carlson! Why did he write? Most days... Oh, I guess he's saying Carlson? No, that should have been a question mark then. Most days you could drop a flange wrench on her foot, and the woman would apologize for being in the way. But for a minute there, I really thought she was going to stab Simon. I was going to say Sean. I don't know why. Day 8. Ambushed by marauders in the night. Had to use adrena time again to keep awake. He's already used it at least twice. Sorry, Lenora, I didn't have much choice. Even with the adrena time, I almost can't believe I outlasted them. Next time, maybe best not to think about next time. There's symbols before the next one. Day 15. Starting to think we're spaced, but... So his grammar's starting to mess up, I'm guessing, because he's starting to maraud. Can't think like that. Gonna get back to you, Lenora, I swear. I miss you like breathing. Low on adrena time. Yeah, okay. How many days is that? 7 days? Low on adrena time. Gonna go look for more. Day 22. Lenora, just gotta get back to Lenora. Day 34. Eldridge stole my mock apple, that void-forsaken sprat sack. Want to unzip his arms off and beat him with them. I could do it. He sleeps. So weak, so stupid. Stupid Etheridge. Day 42. Where in the system is Spacer's Choice? Where are those blasted ships they promised they'd send for us? Did they forget we're here? Makes a man wonder. All my loyalty, and for what? Only loyal to Lenora now. Day 46. Maybe they abandoned us. It's on purpose. I know it. On purpose. They left us here to die. They left us here to die. Day 49. If Etheridge steals what's mine again, I'll end him. Day... just a bunch of L's for Lenora. And probably for his life. Big L's. Day question mark. How long does it take to send help? How long? Wait, no, how long? Come back and face us, you cowards. Spacer's cowards. Day question mark plus. Yeah, I feel sick. BCI trying to picture Lenora's face, and I can't remember anymore. Forgive me, Lenora. A bunch of stuff. Day. Etheridge dead. Deserved it. Day. Lenora. Okay. So, none of these... Well, it's a crack shot. None of these were him. And now we gotta find her apartment. You found Jerome's journal in the kitchen. He mentioned stashing the flask in his and Lenora's old apartment. It turns out that Gorgon was not kind to him. Once you find the flask, you can decide for yourself what to tell Lenora. The truth? Yeah, it'll suck, but... People deserve to hear the truth, even if it's bad. Okay, good. It's like, it's over here, right? I'm supposed to be not looting. Oh, there's a note here, though. Letters from Edgewater. 2 of 3. Oh, well, I missed one. Dear Cousin Dan, Adrena time really leaves you wanting more, doesn't it? We got through the first batch fast, but lo and behold, Reed gave us more. Oh, Reed. Quote, in recognition of our exemplary work ethic and unwavering brand loyalty. End quote. How about that? Still no letter from you, because he's dead. I've been feeling a tad queasy lately, but I'm sure a little Adrena time is just what I needed to shake it off. Write me back. How are the sunsets on Gorgon? Do you get sunsets? Oh. Cousin Dan, this is number 3. Reed stopped giving out the stuff. Law damn it. If I can't get Adrena time from him, that makes you my only source. Don't you fucking string me along. Can't work, can't sleep, can't even think straight. Give it over. Send me everything you've got now, please. Also, are they hiring? So this is explaining how it got off the planet. Here's the first one. Dear Cousin Dan, Reed Thompson, why would you say that? Started doling out Adrena time to a select few of us, and guess who got his hands on the first batch? Isn't that the drug you're working on? I had my dosage this morning and worked straight through lunch. The guy who cleans Saltuna across from me is pulling his second shift, and now he's due for a 2-bit raise. You should see what he can do with a scaling knife. Don't forget to write back. Maybe get me the Moon Man's autograph when you've got a minute to spare. You know what I didn't do? Talk to oh, what's her name? I want to say Honey? Henrietta. Wilhelmina. I didn't talk to Wilhelmina wearing the Moon Man mask. I wonder if she'll be mad at me if I did. This is their apartment? Do they share that bed? Bed is tiny. Oh no, buddy. But these are unused, but there's 6. Didn't really stash it. Engraved flask. The engraving reads, Jerome, cheers to the beginning of forever. Love, Lenora. It smells of decent whiskey, cheap cologne, and old cigarettes. Well, the whiskey smells probably great. None of these guys were Jerome, were they? You're free, little rat. Oh, it's another one of these. I'm guessing it's by Lucky? This isn't unique, is it? I'm gonna do a video all on just the recording things anyways, so I'm gonna leave it there and try to remember that it's here. Now we just need to head back to Lenora. I can fast travel, but there's another door right there. I'm pretty sure he's dead. just checking these marauders to see if any of them... Okay, I'll loot all this stuff later. See if any of these guys are him.
Oh, this looks just like the abandoned parts of Edgewater.
Let's keep moving before we get all introspective. You, doing okay, Parvati?
I've been better. But thank you for asking.
Yeah. Sorry, just looking down, make sure there's no enemies before I go rushing down there. Oh. No. Yeah, I think he's just gone. Maybe he'll be a hidden boss somewhere. It's another door. Bunch more Adrena time. Maybe he was over here. Someone ripped the fridge off. Your bathroom is connected to your kitchen? That's not good. Oh.
I see you now!
Okay, I guess now we can see. Okay, Ellie is firing. So Ellie worked. It's just Felix.
My kind of action!
Man, the graphics just dropping. And I believe video games do that on purpose to force you to buy the remasters. They released a patch to decrease the graphic quality because this game was fine on release. And then they released the remastered one, and now the graphics quality on this one, I don't remember it being this bad. Okay. That's... What was that? I think that's it. Yeah, because that's where we go for the main story. So we're good to head back to the Sprat Shack. Lenora will be grateful if you returned her husband's flask. She's back at the Sprat Shack on the 2nd floor. Thanks for telling me her exact location. Oh, should just put my gun away. That should be a default in friggin' well, yes, RPGs, but just in games in general. After a while, just put the gun away. Because I put the gun away, but then I enter the building and it pulls the gun back out. I fast travel, it pulls my gun back out. Just put the gun away while the character is not using it.
You find anything out there, you let me know. I'm ready to get off this rock.
What? Hey, what brings you to Gorgon?
Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but they haven't made much progress.
So it's just the same thing, it reopened up this dialogue.
It...
Where were you during the bad times?
Getting the hell off Gorgon. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board. As soon as I wasn't looking.
So that's the same. But now I have different, like, none of this was here before. Well, that was very noble of him.
That Jerome. Always chose the right thing, even when it got him killed. This place is greedy. It took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here.
Well, I think I found what you're looking for.
That's it, all right. Law. Still smells like his whiskey, his cigarettes, and that awful cologne he bathed in every morning. Here. I saved up for this just in case I needed to go out into the ruins myself. Truth be told, I'm glad I never had to use it. You didn't happen to find anything else out there, did you?
No. Yeah, as I said, she deserves to know the truth. I found his journal. He went mad after the evacuation, and he became a marauder.
A marauder? You're telling me he's been alive all this time? Don't tell me that's the end of it. Was there anything else?
So I didn't kill Jerome, unless they just didn't name a marauder. So I can say multiple options that I killed the marauders. Or I can say that there's simply no way of knowing where he is now.
You're right. My Jerome deserved better. But deserving isn't the same as getting in this rotten colony. Jerome got me out of Gorgon. I can honor his memory by staying out. Time to hit the dusty trail. Be seeing you, stranger.
This is what he wanted. Go live your life.
I was expecting that to go a lot worse, but I usually avoid the hard conversations.
I think you did the right thing, Captain, but I hope she doesn't try to go after him.
Maybe I should have mentioned that I killed the marauders and that he's dead?
Thanks again, stranger. I don't plan on sticking around. Whatever you have to say, you best get it off your chest now.
Well, hopefully she doesn't go out and die. I should have probably just mentioned I killed the marauders that were there. Because Parvati mentioning her going after him, she might try that. As far as I know, this is the end of the quest. I don't like to look things up. Maybe... Oh, I was like, why is that botched? Because it's... I chose the other path.
You're a humbug, Trixie, and worse, a thief.
I can't
Oh,
steal what's
that
lawfully
quest.
mine, you tangle-footed dimwit.
Break it up, you two. I've heard more than enough of your shit for one day.